Hi guys, welcome back aboard to the Crypto Cruise. It's me Chris, and today we're going to talk about ADA, Cardano, what Cardano is all about, what makes it unique. We're going to talk some chart analysis, potential price target, where Cardano is heading in the immediate short term, but of course not only Cardano, we're also going to mention Ethereum, where it's heading in the immediate short term. In today's show, we're going to start with the Bitcoin chart, as we always do, and the correction continues today. I've told you guys, if we don't hold this support line, we can potentially start dropping prices of below 100,000 for BTC, potentially to 90, 97, 98,000. We might not go all the way there, but this is something in the charts. Again, there's a lot of fear in the markets. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, the bear market is in," and we have to establish one thing before I continue this video. I have to tell you guys, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice. It's for pure theory purposes. And before you do anything, do the diligence and make your own research, because as I've said, this is definitely not a financial advice. But we have to establish one thing for certain. We are in a raging bull market when it comes to Bitcoin. And the bottom of the bear market happened 3 years ago in November of 2022 at price of around 15,000. Bitcoin is above 100,000. So 7-8x from the bottom. This is 100% bull market, a raging bull market. I would say corrections along the way. Of course, they can happen. Nothing goes in nothing, absolutely nothing in life goes in a straight upline. Corrections in a bull market, they're actually healthy and they're actually for buying. Now let's see where exactly this correction will go on, or where exactly will end. But as I've said, I'm not surprised one bit, and this definitely not gonna shake me off. And I anticipate higher prices when it comes to Bitcoin. Once we formed a bottom formation, I anticipate higher prices, and I still believe that by the end of this year we're gonna start hitting all-time high prices when it comes to Bitcoin, and potentially the true speculation of the altcoin season to finally kick in. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, again, I see nothing but bullish momentum. I can't turn bearish when I see nothing but bullish structure after bullish structure. As I've said in my previous videos, ascending triangle patterns, reverse head and shoulders. And I've told you guys, once we hit price, if you've been following my channel, once Ethereum was above $4,000, I've told you I'm not gonna be surprised if Ethereum comes back to this 3,300 level, and that's exactly what we see right now. A small correction before more continuation of the trend on the upside. And as I've said in my previous videos, if we measure this huge ascending triangle pattern, the price target should be above 6,600, and this is something where I think Ethereum will end up potentially this year. We broke above this resistance line that was start testing from basically November of 2021, 4 years ago, at price of around 4,800. We tested it again here in March of 2024. We tested it in June of 2024. We even tested it at the end of last year above 4,000 in December of 2024, when Bitcoin was start hitting all-time high prices. Ethereum actually capitulated. Basically, from 4,000 we dropped all the way to 1,200. It caught a lot of people by surprise. But what happened next? A V-shaped recovery. Ethereum in no time from 1,200 went just slightly below 5,000. Right now we're experiencing a little correction, and for more continuation of the trend on the upside. And as I've said, first 6,600, potentially one final shake off and a blow off top by March, April of next year. Potentially five digits for Ethereum. $10,000 is not gonna. I'm not gonna be surprised at all. Now, when it comes to ADA Cardano, there's a lot of bearish sentiment. A lot of people don't believe in it. A lot of you are saying ADA is a dead project, it's a dead coin, and it might never recover. And you might be right, because I always say nothing in the markets is guaranteed. That's why you always do diligence and make your own research, because as I've said, this is definitely not a financial advice. Just the way ADA can easily go to $10, it can easily end up to zero. And it might be a dead project, as you all say. But in my personal opinion, I think the Cardano has the potential to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, not in the long term, but once the altcoin season happen and Ethereum start hitting all-time high prices, and as I've said, the true speculation kicks in into the altcoin market. ADA has the potential to outperform Bitcoin Ethereum. We just have to look what happened previously, the database from the 2017 bull cycle and the 2020-2021 bull cycle. Basically, as you can clearly see here, in November of 2017, the price for one ADA was around 2 cents. And then in December and January of the same year, the beginning of January of 2018 went $1.30. So basically, from 2 cents to $1.30, around 60x in a matter of a month and a half. Here again, basically, the bottom of the bear market when COVID hits in March of 2020 was around 1 cent. Few months later, in August of 2021, this thing went above $3. So I'm not gonna be surprised if something like that plays out. I'm not saying that ADA has the potential to do 10x, 100x or 300x the way it did the previous bull cycle. But at the time of recording this video, ADA is around 50 cents. Is it possible to do 10x or even 20x? Potentially to $10? Absolutely. This is of course just my personal opinion, but what I'd like to see is basically go above this resistance line that we've tested multiple times in the past, as you can clearly see here, starting from March of 2019 all the way to June of 2019 here as well in July of 2022. Again, we tested it at prices of around 80 cents in March of 2024, and again, if we go above it, the price target should be above $1.10. If we go and test this previous resistance, we turn into support, take out this local top at price that we formed in December of 2024 at price of around $1.33. I can quickly see ADA basically from $1.30 go quickly to its previous all-time high to potentially testing this resistance line that we've tested twice in the past. In January of 2018, price of around $1.30, and then we tested it again. Here in September of 2021 at price of around $3.10. Potentially we can go and test it by April, May next year, potentially $5, and we can quickly, if we go and basically we break above this resistance line and we have a full price discovery, we can potentially double in price in a matter of days, and potentially ADA can end up $10. Let's see how I think it's gonna play out. It's interesting for me to say as well. I always say I don't have a magic ball. I can't predict the future. This is just chart analysis 101, and it's not an exact science, and it is not a financial advice. And let's see how this week is gonna play out. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all support. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to support my work, that'll be absolutely amazing. You can subscribe to my Patreon. With that subscription comes a lot of exclusive content with the most undervalued, underappreciated coins. Someday 50, 100x potential. My 2 books of how to become a sophisticated trader, and of course one-on-one consultation of helping you how to navigate through that really difficult bull cycle, and much more. Once again, thank you all, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.